Welcome to Morning Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
And guys, we're bringing it to you so raw, so right this morning. It's a new era of Drawfee. It's Drawfee Raw.
It's Drawfee Raw. You may not have noticed this. If I've been doing my job correctly, you probably haven't. But there's been a little bit more polish on Drawfee videos of late.
Just a nice, a slight little turtle waxing.
It's a little tighter. The episodes have been less dead air.
Right.
Less us saying and tripping over ourselves. It's not because we've gotten better at talking.
No, certainly not that.
But I've had more time to edit these videos.
Don't think for a second that we improved in any way. If anything, we've gotten worse, and Nathan has had to work harder every time to make up.
We've become lazy.
We've become lazy and infirm.
We've been resting on our editing laurels. And the laurels have come home to roost, as no one says. This week is gonna be pretty hectic for me. I don't necessarily have time to edit this episode, so we're gonna throw it all in there, just like the old days of Drawfee, bones and all.
I got up from my couch where I've been sitting for a whole week, and I looked at my ass and was like, "What the heck are these laurels doing here?" Nathan, you wanna dive right into our suggestion? Yeah. Keeping with the theme of keeping it raw and keeping it real, we've got a just fucking tuna grade, sashimi level suggestion for you guys this week. It comes to us from Josh Brack, and Josh writes, "Draw Jed. I hate that guy. Draw his stupid, smug, freckled face. That'll show him. Draw Jed, please." And I want Nathan to just dive right in while I describe just the way that this suggestion is laid out.
It's poetic.
It's line by line. It's draw Jed, period. I hate that guy, period. Draw his stupid, smug, freckled face. Each on its own line. It's like a haiku, but I don't think that the syllables aren't right. But it's like ancient Japanese hate poetry.
It's a hate coup.
Josh Brack has perfected the art of the hate coup. And we must honor him by drawing their suggestion. And Nathan, you're diving right in. Is this Jed?
This is Jed.
God, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck that guy. Like, I don't want to speak out of turn, so I'll wait for my turn, and here it is. It's time for me to unleash my ultimate attack.
Thanks for waiting.
Fuck that guy. Jed sucks. I'm glad that on this, the rawest episode of Drawfee ever, that we can finally get it out there. Josh, I don't know what Jed has done to wrong you, but today we're going to be acting as essentially the police sketch artists who are going to be drawing from, your limited description a picture of Jed so that everyone around the world can recognize him for the absolute turd that he is. A big wrong turd.
He's a big wrong turd. That's Jed.
It's already so good. God, I hate him. I hate him so much already. Why did you do this to Josh? What do you think he did?
He must have wronged him so wrong.
But here's the thing. I'm looking at this picture of Jed that you're whipping up. I think Jed seems like a petty guy. I think he's not he didn't do something big. It's not like he, stole the deed to Josh's land or something like that. I think this guy's up to some petty ass crimes. I feel like maybe he sideswiped his car or something, or
and he didn't leave a note, but he knows it's Jed.
Or
he did leave a note, and he was like, "I'm Jed. What are you gonna do about it?"
Or maybe Jed parked next to Josh's car, but he parked way too close, and he's clearly over the line a little bit.
You can tell how long you've been living in LA just because all of the things are car related.
It's my everyday, dude. All the parking lots at my new job are all the spaces are too small, and everyone's got those bullshit bean-shaped hybrid cars, and none of them fucking fit in the parking spaces. So every day you try and park, and like everyone is just like straddling those lines, just got him like they're on some sort of gymnastics beam. I hate it. And I know that Jed is that kind of asshole because you know that Jed's got a vanity plate. You know his last name, his vanity plate says it's Jed.
It just says it's Jed.
Yeah. Or Jed Two Rights.
Jed, he has so many, he switches them out all the time. He's always at the DMV getting new vanity plates.
And that's the other thing is like, fucking Josh was at the DMV trying to get his license updated, and Jed was there just being like, okay, I've just got 15 more vanity plates to get registered. And everyone hates Jed for that reason. I think maybe Jed has secretly wronged us all. Like,
yeah, I believe that.
Like, everyone, whether you know it or not, you have been wronged by Jed. Like, Jed is kind of the Johnny Appleseed. He's the Johnny Apple dickhead of our world, where he just goes from town to town spreading his incompetence. And we've all, in one way or another, felt the repercussions of Jed's just ignorance and tomfoolery. How have you been wronged by Jed?
Jed is the one who always, he's always working at the restaurant that I'm trying to order from.
Oh,
and like getting my order slightly wrong.
You asked for no tomatoes. Yeah. Jed's just loading that bad boy up. He's giving you an entire tomato orchard. He's putting a whole tomato on you. You get your sandwich, and there's just an entire tomato in between the buns.
I just drew his face, but I got to draw the rest of. I've got to at least draw like.
Yeah, he looks like. Oh God, he just looks like Peter Griffin, but just like somebody really, just like Peter Griffin's evil twin or something like that. Just like a really mean asshole Peter Griffin, which I guess I'm just describing a Peter Griffin, but like it's just no good.
Yeah,
it's just no good. Oh man, what color is his hair? I guess he's got freckles, so he's probably got red hair too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with.
Yeah, he's just kissed by flame. This Jed. Is Jed a real person, or is this just kind of, are we describing some sort of like mythical figure, like a like an imp, or like a, you know how gremlins are getting in the power lines, and like that's kind of an explanation for why power surges happen and things like that.
Oh yeah. I think Jed definitely has some sort of mythical power.
Right.
About him.
He's always the one that's slightly wronging you. Even if it's not actually Jed, like someone would, if you wrong someone, you'd be like, I'm sorry, the spirit of Jed came upon me. I was I did a Jed. I've jetted you. I was jetted.
I was jetted.
I was jaded by Jed. God, I hate him. Oh, I hate him so. Fuck, I want to just... I hate this Jed. I hate Jed, Nathan.
Yeah. I mean, we all have a Jed in our lives.
Right.
And it's okay. It's, I never advocate hatred. I try not to. We try and stay pretty positive here on Drawfee.
But this is Drawfee Raw.
But this is Drawfee Raw, first of all. And second of all, like, fuck Jed.
Fuck Jed. This is International Fuck Jed Day. Everyone gets a day. Jed gets a day, but it's for the wrong reasons. Everyone is finally coming forward with their hatred for Jed. I'm trying to... What else... How else has Jed wronged people, do you think? Like, what are the other petty aggressions, the microaggressions that Jed has done? He's always saying something a little racist.
Yeah, just a little. Mm-hmm. Just like... But like... He knows it. He knows it's racist, and like he'll still argue that it's not.
Jed's definitely the kind of guy that rides his bike on the sidewalk and like is almost hitting you. But no, he doesn't ride bikes. That's not his deal. What's Jed doing? That's not Jed. That ain't Jed.
That ain't Jed.
Oh, you know what Jed does?
What?
Jed walks his dog and doesn't pick up after his dog. Shit. Jed just leaves dog shit. He doesn't even own a dog. He doesn't. I don't know where he's getting this dog shit. But Jed is just constantly leaving dog shit around everyone's neighborhood. He's like the dog shit fairy. Where are you getting this dog shit, Jed? Are you buying it wholesale? Jed? Jedward?
Jedward?
Well, Nathan, we got to draw... What's the next level of this drawing? Do we draw Jed like specifically wronging Josh in some way. We still don't know what Jed did to Josh.
We should probably fill in the backstory.
Mm-hmm.
We should figure out exactly what.
I mean, we're
what went down.
We're chronicling Jed. We're doing the chronicles of Jed,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like he's an anti-hero, but not even an anti-hero because you can even still root for an anti-hero. I guess he's just a villain. He's an uncle hero.
Thank you.
He's just a piece of shit. There's, you have anti-heroes, you have protagonists, you have antagonists, and you just got like real shitheads. Just a real dunk wipe. Can I get in there?
Yeah, please do. I've been having too much fun drawing this awful man.
All right, Nathan, this is such a good drawing.
I did just draw Peter Griffin though.
You did.
I am now that I am I've taken a step back. Guys, I'm sorry. I just
see what you've done.
Just drew Peter Griffin.
Well, let me see if I can like tweak it a little bit to just get a little further away from that.
There's no
ideal.
Glasses.
There's no glasses.
The general head and hair shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
Let me just give him a little stubble.
Just like the stubble. It just like it bleeds into the freckles. Yeah. So he's just covered in gross brown spots.
Is that what freckles are? Are freckles just like hair that didn't work?
That might explain it. Because like I used to have a bunch of freckles. Yeah. And now I've just got a beard. So maybe the freckles were my beard waiting to happen. I think that's it's absolutely what it is. And like sometimes if you have freckles on your cheek though, like they just stay freckles, but like sometimes the freckles just evolve into beard hair. Okay. Well, there you go.
All right, so I've done this. I think this has helped us distance from the Peter Griffin aesthetic.
Yeah.
Just
what a scumbag.
Bit. Yeah, he's a real piece I got to give him a bad hat.
Fucking Jed.
I'm going to give Jed the worst hat. Cuz like
cover up that Peter Griffin hair.
Yeah,
with a bad hat.
What? Oh, maybe he's got long sideburns too.
Yeah.
It's really like just trying to think of the worst man.
Just think. Oh, we're so salty this episode.
You remember when you wake up from a dream and you're like, I dreamed of a bad man.
I dreamed of a bad man. Oh yeah, look at that turn of the century ass.
Oh, should I make him like full chops, like full mutton?
Why not?
Like he's like maybe he's kind of into like is Jed steampunk?
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe Jed's thing is like he gets really into stuff that that Josh likes and ruins it for Josh.
Yeah.
It's like fuck, I can't like steampunk anymore because Jed's into it now.
And like everything that Jed likes sucks. Does that mean I suck? Jed is, and like that's like the darkest truth of Jed. Is that Jed kind of like shines a mirror on ourselves and our insecurities.
Right. Oh my god, yeah, that like, because this is true life. I think my little brother would really like Rick and Morty. Like Rick and Morty's great. He refuses to watch it. Sorry, Steven, for putting you on blast, but he refuses to watch it because the people that he knows who like it are awful. Apparently.
I mean, like that's true of a lot of things on the internet as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, there's a lot of things that the internet likes that I, like less because of that.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm gonna give him just the tiniest hat.
It's your identity.
Do you know about tiny house movement, Nathan?
Yeah.
This is tiny hat movement.
Yeah.
But he's
ruining the tiny hat movement. He's ruining the tiny steampunk hat movement. Oh my god.
He's ruining tiny steampunk.
Oh no.
He's ruining, what would tiny steampunk be called? I guess just tiny steampunk. I don't know if there's maybe hip squeak punk or something like that.
Yeah.
Squeak punk.
Squeak punk. What's little
small
steam?
Core? Jed's really into small core.
Small core. He takes a lot of different fandoms and just has little versions of it. So he's got like little furry ears too.
Yeah, hold on.
And a little
You ruined the tiny mouse movement, which is what the small steampunkers are into.
Oh my god. Oh, this man. Oh, Jed.
Despise this man. We should just like put this on a poster. We did that on our last what should we draw? We did like a fake poster and hung it up. I just want
What should we draw? Our podcast.
What should we draw? Our podcast on HeadGum Network that you can listen to at your leisure by going to HeadGum or whatshould-we-draw.com. But I just want to be like, I just want to put this guy in a poster and be like, despise this man.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay to hate Jed.
It's like don't hate others, but it's okay to hate Jed.
Jed is like honestly, Jed is like a Christ-like figure. Like he died for our rage. He died. He lives for our rage.
He lives for our rage.
Yeah,
but yeah. I think if everyone in the world just channeled, because there are a lot of angry people.
Yeah.
These days, we don't talk about current events too much on the show, but we're aware that
of them.
People are mad.
We're aware of events.
We're aware of events.
Trust us. Don't. We are.
Don't quiz us.
Don't question us.
Don't question us.
Please don't quiz us.
But maybe if everyone just took inventory and realized that they're really just angry at Jed.
How about this? Don't quiz us. Do Quiznos us.
Oh my God. That'd be the best. Oh, or his furry ears are just flesh colored like him.
They're no good. But we still haven't
Oh, what a shit.
What a shit. We haven't even gotten to and also his shirt is tiny too.
Oh no.
He's got it just goes, it stops right here.
Oh, what an ass.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck you, Jed.
Fuck you.
How dare you have a shirt that
Jed, you ruined tiny shirts. Fucking Jed.
Jed!
And Jed's gonna be like, sorry. What do you want me to do about it?
What do you want me to do about it? I'm just Jed.
I look great in this shirt. Fuck you.
If it's a crime to look this good, then lock me up.
You can't, and that's the worst thing about him is he hasn't actually committed any crimes.
No.
He's politically immune almost.
Yeah, he's got diplomatic immunity.
Uh-huh. But here's the thing. Here's the last straw that broke the camel's back. Also, Jed did break your camel's back, which is fuck. Oh. Come on, Jed.
That was my one good camel.
I just bought that camel.
I literally just bought that camel.
I was going on an expedition. Me and my friends were going to go to Egypt.
Josh was going to go on a fun steampunk expedition with his camel and his tiny hat and goggles.
Uh-huh.
And Jed shows up and just ruins everything.
It's the whole thing.
Hey, guys, what are we doing? We going on an expedition? Oh, nice camel you got there.
Oh, fuck, Jed.
Broke.
Maybe get a better camel next time.
Yeah, maybe put less straws on your camel.
Mind if I put my straws on your camel?
Yeah, mind if I... Someone's got to carry all my straws.
This is my crazy straws. My platinum, my tiny straws. These straws are so small. You're just like, it won't matter. They're so small. No one's gonna mind. So this is he's got his little shorts on.
It's not an exposition without straws.
There's no water in the desert. We gotta use straws to drink it. Yeah, I guess, Jed.
With the scarcity of water, we can make it last longer by using a crazy straw. Because it'll take longer for the water to travel through a crazy straw.
I don't think that doesn't... Jed, that's not logical, man. Nobody invited you on this fucking expedition.
Nah, come on. It's gonna be great. I'm Jed.
I'm Jed. What are we doing in Egypt anyway?
What are we doing? You gonna see some mummies?
We're not gonna see... Are they tiny mummies? No, they're regular-sized mummies, Jed.
Can they be tiny mummies? Can we make them tiny mummies? What if they were tiny mummies, though?
Just
hear me out.
Give it a rest. Calm down on the tiny stuff, Jed. Not everything has to be tiny. So...
Oh.
Who invited Jed? Well, he texted me to ask if I was doing anything, and I mentioned it, but I didn't think he was gonna show up.
I love his cut-off jorts.
They're tiny pants. Again.
They're Jed, those are just cut-off jorts. Nah, they're tiny pants. No, there's something completely original. I came up with them. They're tiny pants. Jed,
the nomenclature doesn't matter. Since when are you a linguistics expert, Jed? Linguistics is my thing. Expert.
Now, that's the thing. Jed, like, he's very well read, so he knows a lot. So, like, if you try to argue with him, he will beat you just because, like, he'll start citing sources that you can't refute because you haven't heard of them.
Well, Jed is one of his vanity plates as well. It's one of the... But, Nathan, how do I make shoes small?
Just draw, like, a little tiny one on one of his toes. or underneath his...
He's got a flip-flop for each toe.
That's the worst.
This isn't going to make sense to anyone like that sees this drawing afterwards. But yeah, these are all tiny flip-flops. Trust me.
Oh, fuck. God,
fuck Jed.
Damn it, Jed.
Damn it, Jed. He took off his tiny flip-flops. I hate this drawing. I mean, like, he's an asshole, but, like, he's going to respect your wishes to, like, remove shoes when you go inside his house.
He's going to give you a hard time about it, though.
Yeah. He's like, when is this? Japan? And it's like, Jed, that's a little racist, man. Again, back to the racism thing.
What? It's a thing that they do in Japan where you gotta take your shoes off when you go inside.
You're just like...
No, yeah. It's just like it's the way you said it.
Uh-huh. It's just your whole deal, Jed. It's just your whole fucking deal. And, like, here's the thing. We haven't even gotten to it. Like, this is, I'm imagining, like, after they get back from their trip to Egypt. Like, you know, Jed's ruined a camel. He's done a lot of other shit. He really, like, he's insulted a lot of locals. And then, like, he comes over to your house and he's like, hey, man, mind if I get some cereal? And then he just fucking spills the cereal on your couch.
Oh, is that what he's holding the cereal bowl upside? He's just like, oops. He, like, spills it and, like, keeps it so that it's still dripping out. It's like, Jed, I don't know where the paper towels are. You gotta clean it up yourself.
Because everyone's got that one friend who, like, for me, I mean, like, I'm sorry to do this because there's, like, a slight but real chance that he could watch this video. But Andrew Barge, you were that guy.
Andrew Barge always spilled the cereal on you.
We went over to Paul Crook's house, and he'd be like, hey, Paul, you mind if I get a bowl of cereal? Which is like, it's like 3 p.m, Andrew. Why are you getting a bowl of cereal, first of all? And then he's just like, mind if I grab one? And Paul's like, yeah, sure, I guess. Or like, you know, he's that kid that always comes over and asks for a soda and then just promptly fucking spills it everywhere.
Ugh.
That's Jed.
Ugh.
Jed. He likes tiny things, but you know what he likes? The tiniest thing is that he likes? Fucking microaggressions.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You feel me? You feel me? You get where I'm at?
That, man.
He's even spilling it on himself a little bit. Because
like milk it's the worst one. Because it's gonna sour.
Uh-huh.
It's just gonna be a little sticky and sour on that spot forever now.
I'm just looking at this shirt now, and I'm like so mad that Jed stole this because this is such a tight style.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick.
Can you imagine having like a Kingdom Hearts looking shirt like that you can
and you've got like a cool tank underneath.
Uh-huh.
Like you got your 6-pack, shows off your abs, and then Jed walks in.
Uh-huh. And like Jed walks in looking so bad, like just rocking the look so poorly. And everyone's just like, oh, is that? Oh, so you guys are both into this style? You guys are both into tiny tanks? And I was like, yeah, I was, but like not anymore, I guess.
Oh, well,
sorry.
My dude, you gotta erase that like part of the arm that's like underneath his tummy.
Oh, thank you. Good catch. People are gonna
that's gonna bother me. If it's bothering me, it's definitely gonna bother some fans.
Yeah, I feel like we
always get like a did it bother anyone else that like they didn't finish the line on that? And it's like as soon as I read that, I'm like, fuck, I did.
Yeah, it does bother me. It's gonna keep me up at night. Thank you. And like we appreciate our fans policing us in this regard.
That is part of what the We're Sorry covers at the end of the video. That I think is 90 to 95% of what we're sorry for is just like.
And we started saying that as a joke, but now it is like a legal. We're legally required to. Like our lawyers have told us that if we don't say that, we are liable for anything. Like if someone watched our video and got strangled because they tried to put on a tiny shirt, we'd be in the clear. Look at I've fucked your drawing up so bad.
No, it's great.
Your drawing was so good, and then like I was just like, I don't know, here's some shapes. Here's some rough human shapes, I guess.
Here's the thing. I think I probably spent like twice as long drawing a third as much. So
there you go. That's true.
You know, we've got a scene going. You know, we have to expedite the process because, again, this is Drawfee Raw. We can't have this video be 40 minutes.
We could.
We could.
I mean, we're getting close.
We're coming up on it.
I think, and here's like Nathan again. Jed's all about microaggressions, about tiny problems, just getting you so mad in such a small way. He's also like, you got to get the dang handy vac out after every trip to.
Oh, is he Jed shedding?
He's Jedding. That's also
over.
Love to Jed.
Oh, and then it's gonna get stuck in the milk.
Don't hate the player. Hate
it's
Jed.
just gonna be hairy milk stain on the couch.
He's just got hairy milk stains.
Fuck.
That's his nickname, honestly.
Hairy milk stains.
Old hairy milk stains.
Jed, aka Hairy. Josh, you are correct to hate Jed.
Yeah. Jed is like. This is the thing. Now, like, we all have a thing to hate. It's like. It's like so Jed is our giant psychic octopus from Watchmen. We can all unite against our hatred of Jed. All right, I'm gonna keep coloring, but we should close this thing down.
Yeah. So like we said, this coming up week, it's pretty busy for me. I don't know if we've ever talked about this, but Caldwell doesn't actually work at College Humor anymore.
It's true.
So we record the episodes with him in his off hours.
Mm-hmm. My off hours in my office. That's why it's called that.
But you got a very cool new job.
Yeah, I'm storyboarding on a new Disney show. Get excited, coming out in 2018, I think.
2018, look for that. Remember us by 2018.
Please. Oh God, please.
Please. Pretty please. And then the other cool thing, I'm going on vacation, so we're gonna have a few less Drawfee videos in the coming weeks. But
we're gonna try and still have like one a week, I believe.
We're gonna do our best.
But there might be a Drawfee free week because of Nathan's vacation.
There might be a drop off.
Nathan's big vacation, as we're calling it.
But
so just be
when I get back, we're gonna be at New York Comic Con.
Hell yeah, we are. Man, oh man. You know when we're going to be there, Nathan?
Yes, I do. We are going to be there on Friday, October 7th at 2:45 p.m. I'm not editing that. This is all going in me stumbling over.
People are
Friday, October 7th, 2:45 p.m. in room 1A21.
Yeah.
If you're going to be at New York Comic Con, come check us out. It's going to be real fun.
Yeah. We should maybe try and do like, closer to the day, maybe we try to do like a meetup this year. I don't know if people would be into that. Or like... I've always... We tried to get a booth, but those are like hella expensive. Yeah, I don't want that.
But
come drink with us.
It'd be very cool to hang out if people would be into that.
Mm-hmm. This is... I'm drawing Josh.
Oh, Josh, you poor boy. Oh no! And you worked on that body.
Look at your beautiful abs. Like this is what the tiny shirt movement was made for.
Yeah,
it's like your fucking cut bod.
You put it, and we're not here to body shame. You know, like I'm sure there are plenty of full-bodied individuals who could pull off the tiny shirt look.
Right. It's
just Jed fucking sucks.
It's not that Jed doesn't pull off the look. It's just that he fucking sucks.
It's just that he sucks and he ruins everything that he touches. He's so unapologetic about it.
So I guess if you know a Jed in your life, just be thankful that they're not Jed. That they're not this Jed.
If they're not this Jed. There can only be one true terrible Jed.
The dark Jed.
Judge Jed. Yeah. Judge Jed.
Judge Jed. Yeah, that's another one of his plates. All right, well, guys, this has been Morning Drawfee. Thank you so much for watching. Leave suggestions for what you'd like to see us draw.
Thank you for bearing with us through this hectic time. But we're gonna be hitting the ground running when I get back. We're gonna try and start streaming on Twitch more regularly.
Yes,
which will be fun.
About that. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes of late in the way we do things, but we're dedicated to keeping Drawfee going. Again, that's why there hasn't been a draw gun in a while, but we're going to try and keep that on track. Hopefully, going to try and figure out a way to get that back in the works. So please, again, as always, we are sorry. We continue to be sorry, but thank you so much for watching.
We love you.
Fuck Jed.
Fuck Jed.
Fuck him.
We're sorry.
Bye.